Hello, welcome to Fantasy Card Tricks. My name's Brandon and I'm going to be teaching you a very unusual card trick. So let's get into it. Right, so like you can see with my guy on the left hand side, he is a 2-star. Don't let that put you off. Please don't let that put you off. But I'll explain why it is. But let's jump straight into the trick first. So what you need to do is get someone to pick a playing card. So let's say they choose the 6 of clubs. Okay, and what we're going to do is lose that card into the pack, like so. And we're going to shuffle these cards very, very strangely, and you'll see. I'm not going to give it a normal shuffle, I'm going to give it a really strange shuffle, just like so. So you can see the cards are back to front, front to back, and usually you do get a back to back. But you're probably asking me, why have you done that? The reason is I was looking through the card to see if I could find your card, but obviously I didn't. But the only way to sort this out, if you snap your fingers, you can straighten every single card out, except from one card, the 6 of clubs. And I'm going to be teaching you guys at home how to do the exact trick. So let's get into it. Explanation of the Triumph routine. It's not hard whatsoever, but it might look quite intimidating for the beginners who's watching this. But I'll go through everything step by step. So what you need to do is first get a card selector. So let's say we use the 6 of diamonds, and I'm going to leave this card face up for this explanation, okay? So what it looks like originally, I'll show you how it looks like straight away. So you can say, what I'm going to do is cut the cards somewhere into the centre of the pack, but really you've controlled it to the bottom. So let me show you how to do that. So when they pick a card, you place it on top, but obviously it will be face down. And what you're going to do is cut that single card, or you're not going to cut it, you're just going to put that card on the table and then cut packets of cards on top of it, like so. So that card goes to the bottom. I'll do that again. So just take that one single card, place it down, and then just cut cards on top of it. But if you do that face down, it looks like the card is just getting mixed up. Okay, so the card is now at the bottom. So what you're going to do is the clumsy shuffle, I call it. So what you're going to do, you're going to spread the cards. Okay, so you're going to spread a few. And when you spread the few cards, don't forget their card at the bottom. But I'm going to leave it face down because it won't turn over. I'll explain that in just a second. So don't forget their selected card at the bottom. So when you spread the cards, you're going to keep a few in your hands, and then you're going to turn your palm face down so you can see the numbers. And what you're going to do, you're going to spread these cards at the back of this packet. Okay, so basically this packet is going to go on top, and you're just going to spread like so. And then you're going to pick them cards up and turn your palm up. Okay, so your palms are up. And then you're going to spread these cards on the back of these cards, like so. And you're going to do the exact same thing when you spread a few cards. You're going to turn your palm down, okay? And spread these at the back of these cards, like so. And when you get to the last card, okay, when you get to the last card, that's their 6 of diamonds. You're going to turn your palm face up, and that card's going to go face down. Okay? So now what you've got is this. So you've got all face down cards, all face up cards, and the top card is theirs. Okay? That's what the situation is going to be. So what you're going to do, you're going to cut a few cards from the top and say, look, you've got some front to back. You're going to cut a bit deeper and say, look, I've got some back to front. And then, if you've done this correctly, there's a natural break in the middle. Okay? So there's a natural break in the middle. And what you're going to do with your right hand, because the selected card's here, the 6. So when you say, look, there's back to back, you're just going to turn that packet over. So that 6 is now going to be face up. I'll do that again, just to go through it again. So the 6 is on top, that's the situation, don't forget. So the 6 is face down. You've got all face up cards, all face down. You're going to cut a few from the top and say some face up to face down. You've got some back to front, so he's cutting a bit deeper down, okay, to show this side, the face down cards, this is the face up cards. And like I said, you've got your natural break in the middle to show back to back. And when you're showing these back to back, all you're doing with your right hand is just turning it completely over, okay, because you're here, there's back to back, and you're just carrying on. So that 6 right here is going to go face up. And the trick is done. So everything is back to its original position. It's all face down, except from their selected card, the 6 of diamonds. And that is a cool trick. Right, so that's the end of the video. Look, I know this might seem quite complicated. I tried to explain it the best I possibly could. I know going through the shuffle might be a bit tricky, but just watch the video back. As when you've done it once, you'll be absolutely fine. You'll understand it a lot more. It is a 2-star. It is still an easy trick to perform. But like I said, if you've never holded a pack of playing cards before, it can feel quite intimidating. It might feel a bit harder to do this move. But just practice it. Like I said, practice makes perfect. So if you've got a pack of playing cards, just try and do the shuffle. Just practice it a few times a day, just so you get the hang of it. You get the hang of the natural cut in the centre. And that's why it's a 2-star. If that is a hard trick to learn, or you find it a bit easier to learn, the beginner side, like the beginner where there's no slides, there's no fake shuffles, just let me know. And I can just focus on that. But if you're happy with the 2 stars, we can carry on working at the 2-star rate. But on that note, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.